Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is a project we're making today. Isn't it cute? It's this little rucksack, as you can see, gift style box, and it has a magnetic closure and opens up like that. And then it has a little tuck spot here at the front as well. It's really sweet, so I like that. And this one here is boho blue and the paper is countryside in. So let's set that aside there. And this time we're going to make one that's going to be Misty Moonlight, and this piece measures 10.5 inches by 7.5 inches, and on the long side we are going to score, let me look at my crib sheet, we are going to score at 3 inches, 5 inches, 8 inches and 10 inches. All of these measurements will be on the blog post on my website, and you can find the link to that in the description box below. And then we're going to turn it to the short side and we're going to score at 2 inches and at 6 inches. Okay, so that's that piece. Then I've got another, whoops, just knocked everything on the floor, another tiny piece here, and this measures 3 inches by 2 inches, and you're going to score it 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. And that's all the scoring done. So we get rid of the scoreboard. I'm just going to pick up off the floor all my pretty paper that I knocked over. This is the pattern we're going to be using today. You could use this pattern or this pattern. We'll see when we get to it which one we use. Let's bring back our big piece of cardstock, and we're just going to fold on all of these score lines. So we're just going to fold. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to do the same for our small piece here. Fold on all of these score lines, just like that. Now, I don't know how well you can see in the camera here, but on the small piece you see the one score line bisects the other one here. You're left with this tiny square. You want to cut this off. So I'm just going to get my big scissors out, and you're just going to cut diagonally across that bisecting line and get rid of that little piece there. And you're going to do the same here. And then at the top here, you're going to just cut a miter cut. It means an angle cut. Just a small piece like that. So get rid of those pieces. That piece is ready. We're going to do some cutting now on our big piece. So with your 1/2 inch score line to your right, this one here, and your bigger score lines, your 2 inch one down here, so your bigger rectangles down here, you're going to cut along the score lines, up to the score line, all the way along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this little tabby piece here at the end, you're going to cut away at a little angle, just like that. And then you're going to cut at an angle all of these tabs, just a tiny miter cut for each tab, not a lot at all. And this just helps your whole box fit together a little more easily. So you just want very small cuts. Okay, so we can get rid of those pieces now. Okay. So if you have your box like this, your seam will always be to the back, like it is here. And this piece here at the back is what's going to fold over. So basically the rest of this, so if you've got your seam here, your little 1/2 inch here, one little ½ inch, and then 1, 2, 3 of the bigger boxes, you are going to cut all of that away. So just like that. You cut all of that out. Go away. Now this is going to be a piece of flap that's going to fold over like that. So we want to round these corners and just give it a nicer look. So I'm using an old corner round I've had for donkey's years. I don't know where I got it. I don't know if it's still even being made, but I'll use that. So I've rounded the corners of that flap. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of paper down. We can put our back piece down. There's nothing, so we're not going to need a magnet there. You know what? I'm going to use a stripe actually. So this is the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper, I think I said. And all the measurements for this will be on the blog post. So don't worry, I'm not going to give you all of them now. Do head over to my website and you'll find the blog and find the post, and it will be there. Okay, I'm just checking something. Okay, so we've got one of these pieces that can go here. So we want to round the corners of this piece as well, so it matches. Okay. I know my lines are not going all in the same direction, but I quite like it because the horizontals are going horizontal and the vertical bits are going vertical. It just gives a little bit of difference. Okay, so we're going to have two more pieces, but we're going to put magnets on, so we can't put those on yet. So we're going to put the little piece on the front for our tuck spot. Okay. That will do. So now we're going to assemble our box. We're going to put some glue on this ½ inch tab here. If any glue wants to come out. Okay. I'm just going to fold over and make sure everything's lined up nicely. Looks to be. Okay. So then we're going to fold in our sides. I'm going to put a bit of glue here. So unfortunately at this point the sound on my recording just went dead. I don't have a clue what happened, but you can see me just folding in the base of the box. I folded in the sides, then the back, and then the front. And now I'm just going with my bone folder just to make sure everything is really well stuck down. And then I'm just going to pinch in the sides of the bag just like that, and just work the sides to massage them just to make sure you get a really nice fold. There we go. And now you can see how the front of it is going to fold over. So we're going to start here with our magnets if we can find them. There they are. And we're going to use a magnetic closure. So I'm going to just take a little bit here of what you call this tear and tape. And I'm just going to take a little strip. There we go. And I'm going to take one magnet and I'm going to attach it to the tear and tape. And then I'm going to attach it to the lid where I think I want it. So there we go. And I'm going to make sure the other magnet attaches. Make sure it's in the right orientation, but you don't want them to pull each other apart. You want them to attract. So I'm going to take another piece of tear and tape and we're going to attach that to the back of the magnet now. So let's remove our magnet, keeping it in the right orientation, and then put it back down there like that. And of course everything wants to stick to your fingers because that's just the way it is. And now I'm going to use a glue dot on the actual magnet, and this just helps me get the thing to stick properly to my front. So then fold it over and then give it a good press down, and hopefully, yay, hey presto, now everything should be in exactly the right place. So let's clear the decks, get rid of that adhesive, take off our tear and tape, the backings. Now we're just going to get our corner rounder, and there we go, we couldn't find it for a second, we're just going to round the two corners just so it matches the lid, and then we're going to put a little bit of Tombow down if the Tombow wants to work. Sometimes it just needs a little shake to get it started, and then we're going to put this on the inside, covering up our magnet, making sure we keep it in the right orientation. There we go. And now we're going to take the piece for the front of our bag, and we're going to do the same thing. So let's remove this backing, some Tombow on the back, and there we go. It's such pretty paper, don't you think? The Countryside In paper, I really love it. I've just bought a second pack. I love blues, and so this really sings to me. Whoops. Now we're just going to put that down the front and then check everything is in position, and it is. Lovely. So now we can make our little tap place at the front. So I'm going to put some glue on all three of these little flaps, and then I'm going to fold in, whoops, I'm just giving everything an extra press down to make sure it's properly taken. There we go. We're going to put down our little flap like that, and now you just need to be a bit gentle, try and hold it in position and give it a press down so the Tombow will actually take. Fold in the side flaps, and I've just got my fingers there in the box to help me do that. So there is, sorry, I should have said bag. So there is the basic of our bag. Now we're going to add our little straps to make it a nice rucksack. I've just got 2 strips here of Misty Moonlight cardstock, and they're 1 centimeter wide. And you can see here, we're just measuring the length to see how far I want it. And I'm just going to get my scissors here and cut it where I think I need it, and then I'm going to measure it on my second piece and cut it at the same point, and that way both pieces are exactly the same length. There we go. Now I'm going to attach these just with a little bit of Tombow. You can see me here just putting a little bit on the end, and then I'm just going to put one here in the corner. You can arrange the straps however you want, it's up to you. And then I'm just going to fold it around to get this lovely curve and attach it down again. And here you can see by the magic of video editing, I've done both of them. It takes a bit of time just to hold the strap in position just till your Tombow takes, but it's worth it. Look at that, isn't that so cute? I love it. Such a sweet little project. So that's the one, that's the other. Which one do you prefer? Misty Moonlight or the Balmy Blue? Let me know which is your preference. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want more information about the project's measurement supply list, it's all on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.